everybody from Explosion Videos slash the 3 Gamers. Welcome back to another video. And today we are going to be playing some more Minecraft on the Minecraft Creative Building series on Java Edition. Now, today is going to be a bit of a different episode. We're not going to be building as much as we usually do, especially like last episode. That was a big episode. But I first want to just say I'm sorry if I'm lagging. I'm not sure why. Hold on, let me check if I forgot to close Discord, because Discord loves to take up RAM usage. I'll tell you that much. It loves to do that. Did I? Let's see. Ask manager, you're fine. You can go away. For once I actually did. But yeah. I don't know why I'm lagging, but I am a bit, so I'm sorry about that. And I'm also sorry if there's a decrease in audio quality, because I'm using my backup headset, which I don't think I actually featured in my setup tour. It's just some random headset from Walmart or something. I don't know. I won it at, a raffle, so, yeah. Hopefully it sounds okay, at least. But today we're going to be, kind of making this a bit prettier, and at the moment, there's still a bit left for the quarry, but I think eventually I'm just gonna copy, or I'm gonna cut from like somewhere else, like the blocks from there, and then I'll paste them from here, so that the quarry can stay where it is. But these pipes, they're a mess. It's really inefficient, and eventually, because a storage solution for these pipes is in here, and it's just 5 chests, so we gotta kind of fix this. Now, what I'm gonna do today is pretty much what any, oh, hello, what, like, any survival series would end up doing eventually, like any modded survival series. This is what I'm sure, the player would do eventually. I just said that the same thing twice, but you'll die if you can just, goodbye. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of the rest. Why are there so many chests full of cobble and diorite? It's terrible. I just want to get rid of all of this so it's not just floating around. And there's more. But for the players that have played modded survival before, probably realize what is in my inventory. If you don't, that is also fine. But today we're going to be changing from just a pipe system to a ME system. Now, I'm going to link all the mods you need to do this in the description below, including Applied Energistics 2, Buildcraft, obviously, for the quarry itself, and also Ender Storage. And I think that's really it. Yeah. But yeah, so first thing, and Galactic Craft is what I'm using for power. But first things first, let's just get rid of all of these pipes. We don't even need the export pipe anymore. We just gotta get rid of all of the Buildcraft pipes because they are not compatible with an ME system, which is very annoying. But you know, I guess the two creators never thought to actually make them compatible with each other. Because boy, is it annoying. Having to like completely do a whole different thing, like without keeping like the same pipes you already have. Good thing my pipes are just above ground, but some people and most people put their pipes underground, so that would be a pain to switch from. So I'm terrible at breaking blocks today. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna grab a few magma blocks. Actually, you know, I should just do that, just to fill up my inventory like that. And I'm gonna go slush through. What? Do I not have wood at it? Oh, I do. Why won't it just slush through? Okay. I don't know why I didn't know that. It means how much I use that command. But so now that we can just pick all this up and just go like that without having it go into our regular inventory. But there wasn't even that much in there, so that is okay. And let's just grab all the magma blocks and put that away. Okay, so now that we have our sort of cleared out space, I think what I'm going to do here is just like that. Because we don't need anything outside. This is all going to be pretty much wireless from the quarry itself. So this helps if you're going to have your quarry away from your base. Now, first things you're going to need to get is your ender chest. Not the normal vanilla ender chest. You're going to want to get the one from Ender Storage. And I believe this one is actually in the transportation tab. Ender Storage doesn't have its own tab, but yeah, it's in transportation if you need help finding that. And you're just going to want to place it on top of your quarry where your pipe would usually go. Then you want to get a dye of any choice to your liking. And just color it whatever. But remember that pattern, so don't make it too complicated. So I'm just going to make mine all orange. And this pretty much tells that ender chest that when someone else... Look, so if, say, I put glass in this one, and I run over to this one, because it's colored differently, it won't appear in it. But if I put sand in this one, and I just change this to that, then there's a sand. So that's how ender chests, or ender chests in this version work. And also, they all open up as well. That's kind of weird, but they do. That's fine though. But remember that pattern that you have on your quarry. Next up is what you're going to do is pretty much just place your ender chest in your base and color it the exact same. And that's what pretty much done with ender storage now. So we're going to put that back in our inventory. Next up, you're going to want to grab your power. Now, you can use pretty much solar panels, windmills, generators. I think you can even use the engines. But whatever you want. And this is going to be your power source. I'm going to use Galactic Craft solar panels because that's what I know best. And I'm also going to grab a power cell. No, I don't want off tools. Where's the what's it called? Power. Isn't it just called a power thing? Not a power thing, but the one Applied Energistics uses. Applied. Oh, the energy cells. So pretty much you're just gonna wanna grab you're gonna craft any energy cells that you want, and this step isn't exactly necessary if you're using windmills or something else that works in the nighttime. But because I'm using solar panels, I'm gonna be using this right here. That does not work. Dang it. Okay, maybe we won't be using that. What about battery? Doesn't mechanism have one? Let's go at mech. Oh, you're also gonna need mechanism for the wires if you want. I never use mechanism, so I don't really know the mod. Does it have a cell? Power cells. Here we go. Basic. What's GRF? Ultimate, I guess. Does this just no? What? Induction cell? No. I'm not sure how this works. No. Energy. Yeah. Okay. Energy cubes in this. Okay, this is what we need. So we're gonna click that here, and this is gonna stop filling up. And you'll see that it is starting to go up in power. Now you just wanna go connect all of. Oops, that's not the cable we need. Just all of your power sources together, and now they will all store to this one battery right here. And this is gonna take this is gonna make a lot of power, the setup, and this is gonna store a lot. So now, actually, I'm gonna move this cell, which I know I just got rid of a lot of energy, But we're gonna move the cube over here, just to be more convenient. And now we're gonna run that same wire you were just using to connect it all up down here. Now you're pretty much done with that mod. But actually, you know, I'm just gonna run mine all the way down here. Next up, we're actually gonna get into Applied Energistics. So first, you're gonna want to get your ME controller, your ME drive, and your crafting terminal, and also your ME glass cable, but Fluix, because this won't work if you use a different kind, because that's for a different thing. But right now, you're gonna place it on your controller. It should light up. Did I do this wrong? How do I transport it? What? What does this do? Output. Little. What? I don't know how this power cell works, so... What? Okay. Well, forget that for right now, because I have no idea how that works. We're just gonna connect up straight to our energy line, and you will see that this will power on. Now that you have this all powered up and everything's good, you're gonna place your ME drive bay. And of course you need drives, so now just grab any storage drives. We're gonna grab some bigger ones. We'll just go like that. Why won't they not show up? Cells, that's why. Make sure that it's not spatial storage or fluid storage. You just want the regular ME storage cells. So I'm just gonna grab 164 or 264,000K and a few regular ones. And now they will turn green. Now how do you actually access these? Well, now this is where your Fluix cables come in. You just want to connect these two and place your crafting terminal, or just your regular terminal. The crafting one just gives you a crafting grid at the bottom. Now, as you can see, now you can put stuff in and out. But now, how do we get stuff from our ender chest into here? Well, for that, you are going to need a ME input bus. And Applied Energistics 1, it's the precision import bus, but in Applied Energistics 2, which is the updated version, you need just the regular one, because that's the only one there is. And you're also going to need a regular ME glass cable of any color, but Fluix. So you can't use the Fluix. Now, you want to place that on the ender chest. And though it looks like you can't place a block here, you want to place that ME glass cable of any color there. And now, say we just put in, say, die. It should. Yep, there you go. It disappeared. And now if we look at our ME system, it's there. So, that is pretty much it. I have no idea how the power cell thingy works with mechanism. I don't know, like, how to actually... Can you use a simple power cell from off tools? If so, then that would be great, because apparently you can't, like, withdraw power from that other one. I don't know. I've never used mechanism before, so I'm gonna just cut off power down there for a second. And when there's no power, which there will be for a bit, so, you know, I'm just gonna cut that off. And you'll see that this is starting to go down. We can still access it right now to get any last minute things, but when that completely runs out of RF, then you will see what happens. It will turn dark gray like it was in the beginning. Okay, hold on. How do I... What? Does this go in? In. Okay. What? What? I don't know how these work. I've never used these before. But as you can see now, there's no more power. It says 0 RF out of 16K RF. So now, when we try to access it, it's all dark and we can't use it. So that's pretty bad, and now we can't actually use our drives unless we get power. So we get power restored here, and we connect. And because these cables actually hold a good amount of RF by themselves, you really don't have to worry about that if you are using the mechanism cables. But as far as batteries go, yeah, I have no idea. Power cell. I'm literally learning this as you are. For this one, what if I don't? But do I need another power cell here? Like here, just let's make it like sort of wireless. If we go on F tools, that's a lot of syringes. I'm not sure what they are for. I probably don't want to know. But so what? I'm confused. Energy pulse. What do we need? A connection card? Or I've never used this mod before. So what does that do? Security, what? Energetic, what? Booster storage terminal? Power cell? So where's like the, what? This is like open computer, sort of. I think it's one of these. Not these. Shape card. And chamber card. Space chamber. Shape card. I don't know what these do. If you do, please comment below. If you want. Wait. Remote storage. No, remote storage. I don't know. This is seriously like no regular battery. What about the wireless battery? Does that one work or no? That wasn't even accepting it before. No, that's not. No, that's a different thing. Why can't these just be like simple? It's a battery box. Doesn't even connect. Good to know. Okay. What else could it be? What about, no, not the solar. So it doesn't, I don't know how to use these cells. Simple power cell. Not very simple. The solar cell. I don't know. See, now, so how do I get from like a power card? Power card. Okay. And link. And then what? Now do I put this one down here? And I put you here and out. Unlinked. Unlinked. What? I put you in here. Link. Why is that unlinked? I don't want it unlinked. Wasn't it just linked a few seconds ago? In link ID 3. Okay. Let's do link ID 3. 3. Here. No, it's not linked. Out. What? So are we getting power or no? No. I'm confused. I don't know what this means. All I know is that we're gonna run out of power from these cables very soon. So, what? Oh, what? That has energy. So why can't I just pull power from that? How do I? Are these different things? Oh, well, that probably would help if I put it in the same thing. Ow. Oh. What? And put you in here. Unlinked. Linked. Okay. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay. I think this is working. So what if I just cut that off? This is holding power. What about this? Wait, is this draining? It should be draining, isn't it? Side input, output. I just want to make sure it isn't the cables that are holding power. And actually, oh, it was the cables. I don't know how these work out. This one in. What? Do I have to? What? If you guys are understanding this, I would love to know how and what I'm doing wrong. No, it's not linked. No, it is linked. Now we put that. Huh? Now we do that. Now that's linked. Okay. And now do I put that in there? What? This makes zero sense to me. So yeah. Well, all we know is that we have no power at night. Good to know. But that's fine for me because this is a creative mode. So if all goes bad, I can just use an actual cell. Okay. But yeah, let's go. I probably should have done this before. Let's see if the quarry is actually gonna work. So we can just get rid of all that. On. Just going into here. Now, hopefully, let's check out this. Okay, we have 9. I'm gonna empty that. Let's go back in. We have 1. Okay, this is working. It's working, guys. We did it. Okay. The ultimate universal cable is not completely universal, I'll tell you that much. Wait, I just thought of something. What if I wanna... dense energy cell? Is it just because it was a dense energy cell? Is that why? What if I cut you off and put you into... No. Okay, it just doesn't want to connect. Okay. Would this charge it? Okay. So that's how you do that. And I guess that can be, our batteries. Yeah, so once that fills up, this should feed that? No? Huh. I don't know. But I think I just wasted a lot of time when I could have done that. Because this is, like, losing off. Is this gonna turn off? But shouldn't it go straight back up because this is still feeding power? I don't know. Let's see what happens. 0 off. And now it's back. 0 off though. That's almost not really at all full. Interesting. But I'm hoping if we do that, this is draining, right? Yes, okay. It's working. So yeah, if you want to make a battery with this cable, you just gotta put some dense energy cells around. It's not gonna charge right now, but hopefully if I do that, it will start charging. Oh, are we limited to 1? Okay, we're limited to 1. That's okay though, because the dense ones do hold a lot of power. But, guys, now that we finally have that figured out, I think we are good for this episode. I know this is sort of more of a mod guide, and I think I might start doing those for some of the more advanced mods, because I love doing this, to be honest. Ooh, amethyst. Let's do this. I'll search up a little bit. Oh, no, okay. It's just like that, isn't it? Okay, hello world! Well, let's, we're gonna use this other altitude monitor. Okay, that actually was pretty perfect. Yeah. Let's go back in here, and yeah, now we see everything. And, of course, you can sort by name, by, sorting order and stuff and search box. Hi. Is it like that? No, it doesn't work. What? Thought I knew how to use this. GI. That one's fine. Good. Nope. Okay, that's interesting. Auto key. Oh, about. Nope. Okay, I don't know what that means. Auto search. Sure. Yeah. But as you can see, guys, now I'm gonna be looking. Oh, we even found diamonds. Who knew? But yeah. And of course, if you have like other mods, like I think even environmental tech, which I do have installed, but I didn't want to go through that pain right now. But that should just let you make power for these. And also, you know, this is perfect. This is pretty much environmental tech, to be honest. We are using solar power, so you know, gotta keep it green here. And these cables do hold some charge for a while, so that is good. And we're just gonna connect these up as well. So you can like have giant arrays of solar panels powering ME systems, and you'll be good. Especially if like you were using a tesseract, which sadly don't exist. Tesseract. Yeah, no. Is it Tesla? Oh, what? Is that Tesla rack? Tesla power tap? What's that? Oh, extremely actors. Yeah, I don't know what that does. Yeah, unfortunately, it's not a thing in, what mod did that used to be in? I don't remember. I think it was Ender Energy, but I don't know. But, speaking of Ender, storage, I mean, now you can also use the Ender Tank to power by lava, but if we just use our Ender Pouch, how do I, orange dye? I'm not sure how, but you're supposed to be able to dye this. Can I, like, dye? I'm confused. Let me just do, like, and first. How do you dye? How do you dye the Ender Pouch? Does anyone know? Oh, where'd it go? There it is. Aha! No. I don't know what. Do I have to like, go like and link it to my regular Ender chest? Like that? Yeah. Okay, there we go. So now, say you just want to put that in there, and you put them in your Ender Pouch, and because this same chest is linked up, and also when you open your Ender Pouch, that will open as well. Now, we just put in that, and they are here. So that's cool, but say you actually want to get stuff out. How do you do that? Well, for that, you're going to, it's going to get a bit more advanced. So first, you're going to need a security terminal right here. Just know that if you do have these locked by keycards, when you restart your road, sometimes they will just say, "Nope, I'm gonna be done." Why is the sun's going down? Let's see if this will stay powered. But pretty much once you have this, you want to get the wireless crafting the wireless terminal. Yeah, you need that and the wireless access point. Now that you have this, I'm just gonna stick this one here because I have like 0 space apparently. But in here goes something. The booster, yeah. if you want to boost the radius. Hopefully though, we just gotta put that in here, and now it's linked. And now if we want, we can go in here and we can access and put stuff in and take stuff out. So if you have this, you don't really need the ender pouch, but it's just kind of cool that you could do that. So I'm gonna put that up there, and I'm gonna do that with that. But yeah, just know that every time you vlog, you might have to rebind your wireless terminal, and you do that by just moving it up here and then taking it out. So yeah, if it does happen to you, which it does happen to me a lot, then that's all you have to do. But now say you want to access this like without the wireless terminal somewhere in your house. Like say I want to access it in my main house right here. Like I want an access point, and I don't know, I want to do somewhere easy. Here. Actually, that's kind of hard. Say we want one right here, okay? Well, what we're gonna need to do is just get rid of all of this wall. You're not exactly gonna be putting it back later, but you guys will see what I mean. Oops, that is the bathroom. Oops, don't mind that. And don't worry, it's not like it's gonna completely be the end of the world that you're destroying part of your wall. Okay. Now that we are here, I'm just gonna go under a bit and dig all the way over. And let's see here. Almost. You just want to connect it up to your ME drive. Now, you just want to run the Fluix cables again that we were using earlier, and you're just gonna want to run them all the way. And it doesn't matter if they're showing like in part of your wall, it is fine, because we're gonna do something about that later. But yeah, so we're gonna just run them here. I am stuck, I think. Nope, close to it. And you can even run them as the wall, because of what we're gonna do later. And I'm sure some people know what I'm gonna do. We're just gonna put it there, because that's where we want the access point. Now we're gonna get something called a cable basket, and there's all of these. So that's why there's a billion blocks in Applied Energistics. That's why it takes a while to download as well. But yeah, so now that you have this, I'm gonna just search for grass. And you're gonna want to find the top part. And if it doesn't show up, then sometimes it does for certain blocks, not for others. I don't think it's gonna do that for this, but that is okay. But yeah. So we're gonna grab concrete, and we're gonna grab the cable facade for this white concrete, because that's what this is made out of. Now, let's just go slash through. Now, well, right here, you still want to put your terminal so you can actually access it. But now, if you just shift click with the facades, then you'll actually be able to, hide the cables. Now, sometimes it's annoying to actually hit the spot that you need to. Okay, office chair, you're gonna have to get out of here for this part. But once you do, then you're done, and you don't have to worry about seeing ugly cables, because you can put them on every single side like that. And say like I don't feel like putting like another block here, because sometimes it messes it up. You just put more cable facades. But yeah, and you know what, this is pillar quartz, that's what that is. So we're actually gonna get some pillar quartz, and for every block you have, modded or not, it will show up. The only problem is when you have to remove them, you can use like a wrench or something like that. But it's like really fancy. I'm not gonna take that time to do that, because I don't even remember what it's called. I'm gonna grab the correct ones, which is the pillar quartz. I'm like, why does that look off? Well, that's why. Because this one wall is like that. Instead in my house. Also, don't ever walk into this MacBook if you're using pointless tech. Yeah, it does some weird stuff. But again, just click with that, and there you go. All sealed up, and you would never know. But I actually wanted to put a crafting terminal there. But now you can be sitting in your office chair and access your crafting terminal if you really want to do that. But what do we do about here? Well, let's go through again. There we go. It's just gonna be the same thing. Actually, dang it. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna morph. That's not what I need to do. What is my morph mod? Keybinds. That's a good question. I want to be able to morph to make this a lot easier on myself, but I don't remember my keybinds. Oops, what did I break? Nothing. Good. It's my favorite type of breaking stuff when you actually end up breaking nothing. This part, though, will be concrete. And you just gotta... Okay, none of this stuff is breakable. So, once you have just done that first part, then, well, it's pretty much done. Because once you've covered everything and every part of it up, then there's no difference from the facade to the regular block, as you could see here. They look exactly the same. The only problem is actually installing them on this side. In a house, they do get annoying sometimes. But eventually, it definitely ends up being worth it. I know that for a fact, because I have done that in every base that I have had Applied Energistics 2 in. I keep forgetting to use this one. But yeah, you have to make sure you do actually click on that wire, or it will not work. So now that we fly... Oh, I'm going to cover this part up. I don't want that just to be showing. And yeah, this we could just cover up with regular concrete. Wait, is that part visible? No, that's all hidden by cable facades. Imagine this mod without those, and imagine how ugly builds would be if, you had... Remember the golden pipes we had in the beginning of the episode? Imagine that and this running through your house. That would, not be exactly the prettiest thing. But that's why it is, a relief that the mod creator did think of this, or someone suggested it to him. I don't even know. But it is a great idea, whoever did have it. But yeah, now that we have that, and we might even add one more access point, because all these Fluix cables, they just carry data pretty much. So we can access this here, and we can do everything we could over there. But say I want to add a new one. Well, you just do exactly what we just did. And because we are right here, I think I'm just going to run it straight under the ground instead of worrying about other stuff, like all the facades. I'm just going to run it underground and just do the very, like that last part, facades, like right here. And again, if we really want, we can add, once again, another, crafting terminal, because you can never have too many of those. The lighting does get weird sometimes if it is in a weird position, like right there. You could see from the candles and just other stuff. The lighting does get weird, but not much you can actually do. Okay. So now we have one in the kitchen as well, and you can always have one like here as well. Just anywhere. They can go on the ground, they can go on the ceiling, they can go on the sides. It doesn't matter. And then, say you're cooking, and oops, I want to get some random block that's not in my fridge. Well, you could just do that. And you can put them in the ground too. Should I show you guys that? Yeah, it's not too much of a hassle, really. Sometimes. We're gonna tunnel all the way over here to where we just were. I'm gonna run these same Fluix cables back here. Put you here. Put the crafting terminal. And of course, it can go in the ground, which is hilarious. Imagine just seeing this. I'm just gonna use a cable there as well. You're like, ooh, I don't have what I need in here. I need it for my ME device. Why can I not access it? There we go. You can't be holding a cable fast when you try to access it. That's why. But yeah, and then you can just put all your stuff in it. I'm not gonna put my ender pouch in it. Actually, you know, I might as well just put everything in it. Because when I log out, sometimes my stuff disappears because of one of the mods I have. I'm not sure which one, but the same blueberry pancakes are still here from last episode. Or not last episode, episode 3. Which means this is episode 5. But, wow, for a pretty simple mod, not really simple at all, but for a pretty simple explanation, this went up to 40 minutes. I'm going to stop talking now and actually end the video. Has this gone to the very end? Oh, it has. So, what do we do now? Well, this is an entity, I think. Well, it's an entity. And it just creates barriers there. That's why you can't actually harm it. So, what I think I'm gonna do is, how many wide is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 9 by 9, I think, right? This is a square, right? Yeah. So we need a 9 by 9 area. We're gonna do /1. And I'll show you what we're gonna do in a second. So this is gonna be off, and I'm just gonna break that just so it goes back to this part. But so we need a 9 by 9 area. Well, where do I get that? That's a good question. But pretty much now, all we need to really do is find a 9 by 9 area. This is gonna be fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. That's a ravine. Maybe we won't be using that place because that's where one of the secret bases is from episode 3, I believe. Yeah. So we're not gonna be doing it there, but let's just all water around here. This no. Random oil spring as usual. Huh. Hopefully the recording doesn't lag too much. Oh, that was a lag spike when I was generating the new land. Let's see. Please just have a 9 by 9 area, maybe. Okay, this is pretty good. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And now we are going to be taking it from here all the way to bedrock. So, yeah. It's maybe a long way down. Let's look it up when it's that's the void. Okay, that is where we need to go, though. Yeah. I'll just set our second position here. Okay. You know, let's just go speed. That's not, sorry. I'm used to using server commands, but that's not what happens on a road. But yeah, so that is over here, and we're gonna set first position over here. Now, we're gonna remember that we are facing, so from that corner that we were just in, I'm just gonna place a block, and we're going to do / copy. That's not how you spell that. Copy. Now, hopefully this works. We're just gonna fly back home over here. Hopefully I don't completely mess this up, because that would not be good. I don't think I will though, but famous last words, you know. And now we are going to pretty much just stand, I guess. Thanks, Quarry. It's not gonna like when that does that sometimes. It's not gonna like this. It's probably gonna go crazy and trap me in it. But we're gonna go like / paste. It worked. Okay, why is this going so fast? What? It's just going. What? Nothing is giving you power. Interesting. Let's see. What I need a wrench now. I need the Buildcraft ones, not the laser. No. Buildcraft wrench, and this is just gonna be. We can set it to. Just because we don't need a super fast quarry. I think it automatically sets it to 2, yeah. But yeah, there we go. So now when I turn it on, it should be, dang it, a bit more reasonable. Okay, maybe we'll go to 4. Okay, that's good. But that pretty much does it. So that's pretty much how I'm gonna keep refilling this quarry for other episodes. And I think one day I might even start a survival mode on it. Probably not, because that would be a lot of cheating. But yeah, this is pretty much how you make it. How you make an ME system. It's pretty simple once you start learning how to, and you've done it a few times like I have. But yeah, again, you can, and you're not limited to just the one set to this amount of drives. You can also, like, say I had the power coming from, actually, you know what? We don't even need that. So, say I had the power coming from up here, like that, because that would still send power. And I do more drive cages, like right here. And we could just grab more drives. That's not how you spell. Drives. They're called cells. I can't remember apparently. And we just grab a whole bunch of the 64-bit ones, or not 64-bit, but just, a lot of these. Because I have a hotkey to that, I can't just copy and paste them. But then I can still have like one here, one there, and actually, say this. Let's see. I'm gonna experiment for a second. I put something in. Does it let me? Oh, okay, it does. So as long as it's somehow connecting to that, like because this is acting as like a conductor for this, then it will let you access all of these drives. So yeah, you're not limited to just the one set. And when the drive starts to get full, like let me grab a 1K and I'll shove that in there. So that's this one right here. And let me just grab the. Wow, I apparently tapped stuff on a lot today. Fine, we'll do it this way. Let's give a. No, not the Mayans on plenty. I want regular Minecraft dirt. It's not how you spell. I can't type already. Wow. And then, did I seriously just, okay. Just gonna do 255. Okay. Maybe we'll just do 64 a few times. So we're gonna do like that. That's not how you do that. And I should have to do this of what? It's like 16 times, I think. I'm just gonna fill up my inventory, to be honest. And we're just gonna, actually, what I first need to do is take out all of these drives so that it doesn't just go into the big drives. Because these are 64,000 drives. But, say we put all the dirt in. What? Let's say, oh. We need a lot more than that. Okay, command block time. We're just gonna copy that, and we're just gonna change this to command block 1 I'm gonna set this to repeat and always active. I'm gonna do this here. Okay. Now stop. That's a good amount, and we're just gonna do that again. And we're gonna turn that on. Dang it. This is just gonna keep giving me it, which is sort of impossible right now. But yeah, it's just gonna keep filling up. So eventually, oh, look, it's not letting me put it in. Now this drive is full because it turned red. Okay, stop! Good. Dang it. But now, say I take out. I'm so stupid. Now I need to grab more Flux cables. Flux. I gotta grab more crafting. Oh, can I do this? Why? No. Not that. This. As I was saying, once I go like this, and I go in, say I take out, what, like a stack? A few stacks. You see, now it's green again, but if I put in 2 stacks, it turns yellow, because that means it's almost filled up. And now if I put it in again, it turns red, because it is completely full. So that's how that works. Gosh dang it, I just got rid of all of my drives. That is annoying, because I had a lot of drives. Now I have to do this again. No, I don't want that. I want the one. I don't know why. I wish you can give yourself like a stack of these, like using like the middle click on the mouse. But now it's 1 by 1, which is sad. So yeah. But yeah, I'm just gonna put 1 drive in each drive cage. I'm gonna put a few in there. Okay, apparently all of them wanted to go in there. But yeah, that's fine. But in survival, once you start like gathering more items and filling up drives, then eventually, if you watch like plenty of series, you will see that people's drives do get filled up very fast, because usually people don't have the 64,000. If they do, they eventually do get filled up. The one that I just filled up was only a 1K, so it was easier to fill up. But still, I think I'm just gonna fill up these and that's it. At least, oh, and now it's gonna let me copy them. Like this. This is a lot faster. Okay, I'm gonna end the episode now, because I've now been recording for an hour, because I'm so stupid, and I don't know when to end. Okay, I'm gonna leave that now. Oh, and look, we still do have power. Very faint power, though. So I think, well, faint power from these, but this cell is still holding a good amount, so that's gonna keep feeding into our actual system, so we can still access it. If that cell gets broken, because these cables are not giving us any power at all, so you could break them and they wouldn't care. If everything was broken, including the cell and the cables, then it would go dark like I showed you before. I'm gonna end the episode again. How many times do I have to say this? But yeah, okay, I'm gonna set it today now. Times a day. Yeah. Okay. But guys, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, like and subscribe if you would like. No one's telling you to, but it would be greatly appreciated. But yeah. Thanks for watching again. I don't feel like I am me yet. And there we go. And I'll see you guys all later. Goodbye. Bye.